14. Number 14 is special because it's the second subdivided etude, the one that teaches us how to look ahead. While we're sustaining long notes, we look ahead at what follows, and we think of that kind of rhythm while we play the sustained long note. Subdivision. So I'll do that for you. I'm going to play what I'm actually thinking by tonguing the long value notes so you can hear how I'm filling in the long spaces. And then I'll go back and I'll play it as written. So let's do it with a metronome. Going on. Okay, that was tough. I hope you heard that when I was playing a long note, for example, if I was playing a quarter note and the figure that followed was a triplet, I was playing or tonguing the triplets when I had a quarter note. So the idea is that you always look ahead and you think about how fast that next value is going to be while you're sustaining a held note. This is the way it sounds like without all of that extra thinking or extra tonguing. I'll still be thinking, hopefully. Let me do it one more time, and the only reason why is because I just noticed that I started on the downbeat. There's a high clicking sound in the 3/4 metronome. So here we go, I'll count it off. 1, 2. Going on. All right. So that's how you do it. Let me turn off the metronome while I give you my final thoughts on this. We've got duple time and triple time. Notes that are divisible by 2 are called duple time, and notes divisible by 3 are triple time. We've got a healthy mix of both in number 14. Let's talk about the cadenza at the end. It's a piacere in Italian as you want to play it. But if you want to play around with controlling your cadenzas and controlling your flourishes, you might want to consider, I have written in my part 6 plus 4 plus floor, which means all of those notes you can fit into 6 notes, a sextuplet. And starting on that G double sharp, which is really the pitch A, you do 30-second notes, 4 and 4. So it becomes maybe, or you can, rush down as fast as you want, but usually when people just are thinking of going as fast as possible without actually practicing their scales every single day, it's disastrous because it's uneven, it's sloppy, you miss notes. So it's best whenever you have a whole bunch of notes that you have to quickly get through, really map them out. Do you want to do 6 plus 4 plus 4? Do you want to do 6 plus 8? Do you want to do 8 plus something? Figure it out is what I'm trying to tell you, instead of making it so haphazard. And then after 20-something years of playing it a certain way, then it'll be second nature. You don't have to think about that particular thing anymore. Yet the skill is so important, because if you commission a new flute sonata or concerto, and it's never been played before, never been practiced before, well, you have to default to these fundamental methods of practicing, and they'll last you your whole life. Let's see. We have double sharps, just like our previous 2 etudes. Something fun at the end. It says pianissimo on D's in the middle register, the D sharps. You could mess around with harmonic sounds. A harmonic is playing a fundamental pitch, a very, very low pitch, and then doubling the speed of air so you can access different harmonics on that given fingering. Here's an example. I'm going to finger a D. That's the fundamental pitch, the lowest possible sound I can get with that fingering. If I increase the speed of air, I get the first harmonic. I increased it again, you get the second harmonic, which is the fifth. And we can go on and on and on. So for this bottom one, you can play as soft as you can the correct fingering, which is the first finger in your left hand up, and then you can give it a sort of muffled sound. It'll be flatter, so you have to adjust with your embouchure, but it's a very, very cool sound. Instead of the correct fingering. You can go much, much, much softer with a very muffled tone color, which I kind of like at the end of the piece. Morendo. It has to die away. So, yeah, those are the words of wisdom I have for you this week. Good luck and happy practicing. Take care.